You know those cartoons that start off goofy and wild, then suddenly break your heart, blow your mind, and keep you hooked for years? Adventure Time is that show. We're talking about Finn, the human kid, and his magic-shifting dog Jake, exploring the wild land of Ooh and defending the endlessly quirky Candy Kingdom, where everyone's a talking treat with noodle limbs and surreal catchphrases. But don't let all the candy fool you. Behind the fun is a story about war, stakes, and emotional chaos. This isn't just a recap. This is the entire Adventure Time saga explained. Every twist, every heartbreak, every cosmic showdown, ending with distant lands. So grab your favorite snack, smash the subscribe button, and let's dive into the magical, post-apocalyptic chaos of Ooh. Did much happen in the first season? Well, Finn and Jake spend their days partying and pulling off crazy capers, from helping Princess Bubblegum, the ruler and candy inventor of the kingdom, to warding off the Ice King, her obsessed, mostly clueless stalker wizard, who's so inept it's hard to take him seriously as a real threat. Their hangout is a massive treehouse with Jake's talking Game Boy, Rainicorn, and a rainbow unicorn. Early Adventure Time is pure chaotic fun, but as a storyline, it's pretty light. Most episodes are random adventures. Season 2 keeps the shenanigans rolling, though some hints of deeper lore start peeking through. If you pay attention, Finn really seems to be the only human around. And is Susan Strong a super strong girl or something else? We'll find out soon. We also spot old gadgets and abandoned cars scattered in Ooh. Why is all this ancient tech everywhere? Oh right, because Adventure Time isn't just fantasy. It takes place on post-apocalyptic Earth, set 1,000 years after a nuclear disaster called the Mushroom Wars. It's way darker under the surface. Deep down, the show's tragedy comes to life with the Ice King's backstory. Once upon a time, he was Simon, a brilliant scholar deeply in love with Betty, his princess. One day, Simon discovers a magic crown, forged ages ago by the elemental Evergreen. Whoever wears it gets a wish, but Evergreen selfishly wishes to become an ice elemental instead of, say, a sandwich. Well, Simon puts the crown on, and, as expected, starts losing his mind and gaining ice magic. He frightens Betty away and then obsesses over the crown for years, losing more and more of himself. After the bombs fall, Simon wears the crown to keep himself and a little vampire girl, Marceline, safe in the wastelands. Eventually, the crown totally overtakes him. Simon vanishes. The Ice King remains, spending his days kidnapping princesses and forgetting his real life. Adventure Time kicks its storytelling to a new level starting in Season 3, unveiling the real weight behind Ice King's tragedy. And that's not even the worst artifact left by the Mushroom Wars. Enter the Lich. This undefeated force of evil, who Princess Bubblegum keeps locked away, finally finds a way to break out. Maybe just tree sap isn't enough security for a demon apocalypse. Finn battles the Lich and wins, for now. But the Lich always returns, sometimes in Bubblegum herself, raising stakes and leaving Finn with impossible choices. Bubblegum is restored after being shattered to pieces, only now she's younger, about Finn's age. Their friendship could have finally taken off, but before it gets anywhere, she's aged up and out of reach again. Finn, understandably upset, tries to move on, but soon meets Flame Princess, and just like that, starts a wild new relationship. Finn and Flame Princess quickly become a thing, but sure enough, Finn messes things up. Depressed, he starts having strange dreams about the Lich. Things get even weirder when the Lich returns, possessing Finn's old hero and tricking him into opening the portal to the Time Room. In the Time Room, one wish can remake reality. The Lich wishes for the end of all life, but Finn slips in and undoes his wish, creating a new world where the Lich never existed. Instead of a paradox melting the universe, reality splits. Finn lives farm life with a nosy metallic arm, and Jake becomes a regular dog, all while a frozen warhead threatens a fresh apocalypse. Eventually, Finn's curiosity with the magic crown triggers chaos and, true to form, another doomsday. Jake, left in the Time Room, makes his own wish, returning himself and Finn and their puppies to Ooh, avoiding disaster for now. Back in Ooh, Finn faces even tougher real drama. His dad Martin isn't dead, but trapped in a cosmic jail called the Citadel. The Lich stirs up trouble, Martin escapes, and Finn tangles with his cursed grass sword, losing his arm in the chaos. At least it grows a flower. A bee, voiced by Chloe from Life is Strange, miraculously helps Finn get a new arm, full of weird powers and thorns. Meanwhile, Betty is still determined to save Simon, teaming up with the infamous Magic Man from Mars. Their dangerous experiments turn Betty into a powerful, unstable magical entity herself, while Magic Man walks off, now just regular, normal man. Over in the Ice Kingdom, the Penguin Gunter is revealed to be the cosmic being Orgalorg, who was banished to Earth for trying to absorb comet energy. When a new comet approaches, Orgalorg attempts a second takeover. Finn jumps inside the monster's mouth, and with his mutant grass powers, defeats him. Adventure Time shifts focus to its human mystery. Finn's mom, Minerva, who appears on a secret tech island populated by robot clones of herself, built to fight disease and save her people. Finn reconnects with Minerva, learning the heartbreaking truth behind his family's split, and helps Susan find her own roots, now known as Kara. They say their emotional goodbyes, and Finn picks up a dangerous vial of nightmare juice on the way out. Trust me, that matters soon. Ooh is split into elemental domains: fire, ice, candy, slime, after a spell gone wrong. Lumpy Space Princess, always immune to magical chaos, manages to reset reality. For once, she's the hero. But Bubblegum's original family, the Bubblegums, emerge, seeking revenge. What unfolds is political drama, warfare, truces, backstabs, and ultimately an uneasy peace. Meanwhile, Fern, the sentient grass sword turned clone of Finn, wages an existential war. Finn accidentally destroys Fern in battle, which is traumatic. Killing another version of yourself isn't easy. As the show nears its big finale, everything goes out of control. Gold, a cosmic chaos demon, is summoned for a final showdown, swallowing Finn, Ice King, and Betty, and reducing them to elemental forms. Bubblegum and Marceline's romantic bond gets a spotlight, and with all hope lost, the crew joins forces, singing and uniting to drive Golb out. Betty's sacrifice saves Simon for good. The series wraps up with a montage of new beginnings, lost characters, and hope for Oo's future. Just when you think it's over, Adventure Time Distant Lands drops 4 new HBO Max specials. BMO explores space and saves new worlds with trademark goofiness. Obsidian follows Marceline and Bubblegum's romance as they battle their pasts and defend the Glass Kingdom. Wizard City sees Peppermint Butler's magical school saga. Together again, the emotional final adventure reunites Finn and Jake in the afterlife for one last quest, facing the Lich and death, then choosing reincarnation to live together once again. And that's the whole wild saga of Adventure Time. 10 seasons, epic specials, and one unforgettable journey through candy, chaos, heartbreak, and friendship.